This is Michael de Laine of the Copenhagen Voice. With me is Elihu Ben-On, an Israeli radio talk show host who's talking about the Arab revolt in the Middle East and repercussions of that also for Israel. Elihu Ben-On, is there a solution to Iran? Is there a democratic solution to Iran?
Democratic solution might come because for the last 12 months, during the Twitter and Facebook revolution, we saw that hundreds and thousands of young people went to the streets demanding their rights, saying to the regime in Iran, no more. What are you doing to us is not justice, it's bad. Please stop it. Because they are very radical and they have that philosophy that God gave them the message and they know how to do everything. In the name of the religious they're doing it, I believe that those internal domestic demonstrations will continue. The fact that we don't know about every demonstration doesn't mean that millions of Iranians are waking up in the morning, outside they dressed up like radical Muslims, but inside they want freedom. Which reminded me, Michael, when I was in Berlin in 1989, a couple of months before the war went down, and I saw thousands of people from Eastern Europe standing on the line before the television tower. And I didn't understand why they're queuing over there. And I asked somebody, excuse me, can I ask you why all of you are standing hours? So he looked at me. I was dressed up, not like a secret police, so they trusted me and said, listen, we stand here hours because we want to climb up to the tower in East Berlin to see the West, to see make-up of ladies, to see new cars, to see the lights of Kudamstrasse, to see the freedom of people in West Berlin that can enjoy freedom of speech. People from Poland, from Czechoslovakia, from Russia, from DDR, all queuing there, waiting to see the change. The Iron Curtain will fall. The desire was very deep for change. I think it's the same story in Iran today. They don't have a tower to climb up in Tehran to see the West because they are surrounded with other countries. But when they have this instrument, this tower, the internet, the BlackBerry, I have friends in Israel. She speaks Persian, even she was not from that area. And every night she is chatting with hundreds of Iranians on Facebook. And they're talking. They are not afraid because she will not call anyone to say they're talking with you. And what they say, we have a donkey and a monkey together. Their leader, they call him donkey and a monkey. And one day we will get rid of him because we are suffering. Outside we go covered with black heads or jackets, whatever. Inside home, music, even alcohol, but basically international news. So it's a process. It will take time, but the people of Iran, especially their young generation, who knows what does it mean to be free, will not accept the continuation of that dictatorship in Iran.
Do you see the revolutionary movement in Iran getting a bit more encouragement from the present events in North Africa?
Say it again.
Do you see the revolutionary people in Iran getting encouragement from the events of North Africa?
North Africa?
Yes.
If the revolution in Iran will continue like in North Africa.
Yeah. Yes. Do you think they get encouragement by the recent events in North Africa?
I'm optimistic that in a couple of months Iran will feel the pressure of the international community and the winds which are coming from those Arab countries, and we'll see a change. Because otherwise, we will wake up in the morning with Iran with this ammunition, mass destruction ammunition, and who knows if that box will fall to the wrong hands. So Iran is still number one problem for the free world. Absolutely. And I know for many Iranians who live out of Iran, they're ready to go back and to bring Iran back to modern and well-established society that will respect human rights. Not far away.
One of the other areas of interest is obviously Palestine. What do you see developments between the West Bank and Gaza, Hamas and...
Yes, listen, I can tell you, for many years I had Jordanian friends, and in those days, Jordanian is supposed to be the enemy of Israel. But the late king of Jordan, King Hussein, he was a very smart gentleman. He understood that it's better to talk than fight. So actually, we had kind of a cooperation with my Jordanian counterparts, together, not officially, but unofficially, to stop Palestinians, terrorist groups to enter Israel. I speak about the 80s and the 90s, until officially we're at peace with Jordan. So I know there are smart leaders that you can trust, and you can work with them to go to the target, which is peace and settlement and compromise. Now the Palestinians in the West Bank, the Fatah, in a way they like King Hussein of the 90s. We are actually cooperating, full cooperation with American and the European help. Gaza, the Palestinians, the Hamas, it's absolutely a problem because they don't recognize my right to exist. If I said to you, Michael, I recognize your existence, that means I know that you are sitting here. The moment you go to other room, I might take your chair. But if I recognize your right to exist, even if you go for 1 hour or 1 day, this will be your place. The Hamas doesn't recognize our right to exist. Maybe recognize our existence, but only because of fear. And we still have daily attacks by the Hamas on Israeli kibbutzim and moshavim on the border, on the 67 border of the state of Israel. Even Israel left Gaza totally 5 years ago. They're still attacking Israeli communities. So it's between the Hamas and the Fatah, it's a big rivalry, big hate.
But they're looking towards atonement, are they not, at the moment?
They loudly said we would like to speak about reconciliation. But in other words, the Hamas would like to take over the Fatah because he's got the support from the people in the villages. That's the main problem. The majority of those radical Muslims who say we do not recognize the right of Israel to exist, they keep the conflict open. Even those moderate Palestinians from the West Bank who are coming to Jerusalem, we are talking, we're speaking together, we're enjoying dinner together, they under fear and threat that what they did to Hamas in June 2007 when they killed hundreds of them and they shot them on the knee and shot them from the roof of a building in Gaza, they might do it again. Because Hamas is absolutely a close ally of the Iranians, together with the Hezbollah. So we have in the north Hezbollah belong to Hassan Nasrallah out in Lebanon. We have in the south Hamas. And together they're getting supply from Iran, not only weapons and missiles, but also hate and money, cash money. So if you've got such a support, we have a problem. So now, even I feel towards my colleagues in the Palestinian West Bank that we might go ahead with the peace process. They still ask us, not officially, don't leave us, because if you leave us or you go, The day after tomorrow, the Hamas will come, and then there's another war, because the Hamas says loudly, "You have no right to exist, Michael. And I'll come here, I'll take your camera, and I'll kill you. Go back where you came from." And that's not the solution for the conflict.
So if Ahmadinejad is replaced by Musavi, is that a definite step forward?
Yes. Anyone, because Ahmadinejad is really very radical. He doesn't, even one change in his behavior hasn't been found in the last 5 years or 6 years. The same mentality. If he was coming to Austria or to Germany, he should be arrested because he's denying the Holocaust. In Germany, there is a law. If you say Holocaust didn't exist, you go to jail. Because it is clear that if you let those people stick like that, it might repeat. He keeps saying, no Holocaust involved. Maybe 200,000 people. He said, my ambassador in Warsaw, in Poland, he went to Auschwitz-Birkenau, and it's impossible to kill so many people, 1 million of people in these gas chambers. This is a lie. This is a Holocaust denial. Clear. So if you will land in München or in Berlin, if he was not the president, he might be arrested. So I must tell you that the United Nations and the entire international community should look after Ahmadinejad more intensively. He is a great danger to Saudi Arabia, Hamas, Hezbollah, United States, whatever he can make problems. And that ship that was stopped last week, it was not the first one. We had many before. So he keeps pushing those weapons in order to light the fire. That's what he wants. People should be dead, and he will get his points to control the world. Sounds crazy, but it is crazy.
Benon, thank you much indeed for pointing towards Iran